Episode 1. The first turnabout. Yes. No, I'm so ready. Oh, this game's gonna be great, dude. The double gasp. Hello. Damn it! Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. Oh. I've got to find someone to pin this on. He's so evil. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. How dare you? You bastard. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court. Defendant Lobby, number 2. Oh, this game's got some jams, too. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Hello. Oh, hiya, Chief. Well, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. Yeah, I think I'm in a good spot. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before the case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over! My life, everything, it's over! Oh. Is it? Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death the Sparrow! I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. Sounds like he wants to die. You don't say. Yeah. Nick! Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I'm not afraid to die. What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. Butts. I'm finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death. The newspapers say it was you. Yeah, the fake media says, my name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested, the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. I'm 23. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. And I owe him that one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's what I'm gonna do! Thought we're poised for victory here. August 3rd, 10 a.m., so just a little bit later in the day. District Courtroom, number 2. Quiet. Order in the court. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. He seems super confident. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. This is a jam, though. Right? Like, it's a jam. Come on. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Oh? Well, aptitude test? Yes, Your Honor. I'm gonna turn it down like a tiny bit. Hand shaking, eyesight fading, knees weak, arms heavy. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. That's definitely Larry Butts. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you, and you'll do fine. I do want to see... I feel like the sound effects are a little bit too loud. This is just a 0. I'm gonna do that. Just so we can have the music kinda jamming. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Do we know this one? I think Mia Fey. Oh, okay. They got the case report or the court record. It's wait. Uh-oh. No way. I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Of course. I know the victim's name. I just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab to check it at any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? Well, Cindy. It's not Cinder Block. Cindy Stone. I get it though. Stone, Cinder Block. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. He's not guilty. You passed. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was definitely hit with a blunt object, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, cause of death. Loss of blood due to blunt trauma. Profiles, Steve. There's Mia Fey, Larry Butts, Cindy Stone, and Winston Payne. Prosecutor for this case. Lacks presence. Generally bad at getting his point across. Good to know. Thank goodness. She was hit with a blunt object, Your Honor. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was the statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Statue added to the court record. Okay, a statue in the shape of the thinker. It's rather heavy. Alright. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. You savage checked it? Yes. You just told me that. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. Prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? God, we just started. Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. So let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Anthony. Well, didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She was just taking my phone calls or seeing me, whatever. What's it to you, anyways? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it! Lies! I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. But apparently arrived home from Paris on 7:30, the day before the murder. Alright. Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Oh, daddies? Oh, what's up, Glue? Welcome. Yes, Mr. Lawyer, that's me. Hello. Hello. Lawyer in training. We'll put that to the test here soon. Daddies? Sugar? Have you seen this game before, Glue? Or is this going to be your first fresh look? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude, we can clearly see what kind of woman this Mrs. Stone was. Or Ms. Stone, sorry. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right? I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I? That's complete conjecture. Stop this. He should not be answering that. Assert yourself. My client had no idea if the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to the case. Oof. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog? I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Well, I tried to save you there, Larry. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you, or did you not? Well, maybe I didn't, maybe I didn't. He's a mastermind, dude. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? You should answer honestly. I know, I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. Yeah, I was there. I went. Order. Well, Mr. Butts. Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man, so like, I didn't see her. Oh? Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who's your witness? The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. All these people are so talkative. Order in the court! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please, bring Mr. Frank Saw It. Okay. Alright. Did he saw it? To the stand! Mr. Saw It, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct? Oh, yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Saw It, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Let's see. The witness's account. I was going door to door, selling subscriptions, when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Alright, so this is all stuff I should definitely be listening into. It's the testimony, so we gotta listen close on this. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there. A woman, not moving, dead! I quailed, in fright, and found myself unable to go inside. Sireny, he's here! What's up, man? Welcome. Welcome. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. Why was the phone not working? I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant, sitting right over there. Alright. That is not a new sub badge. Okay, so you weren't here, Sireny. So, they rolled out a new thing for Twitch. If you were a subscriber for affiliates, within the first 10 subscribers, you get a founder's badge for the channel. You can change it if you want back to the regular subscriber badge, but that's the little thing that they rolled out for founders of channels. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. Okay. I love Phoenix Wright glue. I love Phoenix Wright. It's a jam. But I feel like I haven't played enough of it, so that's why I'm playing it now. We're gonna play more of it. I'm pumped, dude. Okay, the phone that Mr. Saw used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Y'all are in for a treat. It's VB fun. Okay, electricity to Mrs. Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. So that falls within, he said he remembers it being 1 p.m. So that falls within noon to 6 p.m. where the blackout would have happened. So that makes sense. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor. All right, right. This is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? Nani, how do I prove he's not? You hold the key, it's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Now, honestly, I kind of want to turn the sound effects back up. Because the sound effects are great. Okay. Open the court record, the tab, and then point out the contradictions in the testimony. Bet. Alright, time for the cross-examination. Yo, honestly, I feel like I can add an emote that's perfect for the cross-examination. From Better TTV, here it is. Right here. It's a jam, dude. I love it. Very great. Okay. Witness's account. So, I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. So he did say that he is a, he did say that he's a door-to-door newspaper salesman. So that makes sense. And then he saw that the person was leaving the apartment. Like, this all adds up right now. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Okay, so we just saw the man fleeing. The door was left half open, apparently. Thinking it strange he lived inside the apartment. That makes sense. Kind of nosy, but sure. Then I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead. Alright, what did he like check on her or anything? Let's try and we'll press him for some information here.
Hold it!
Hold it! Oh, I saw it. Are you sure she was dead? Right. You didn't check to see, like, for sure if she was dead? Well, no, like, guess I wasn't. But she wasn't moving at all. And there was blood everywhere. Guess that would look fatal to anyone. Very well. What happened next? Okay. So I'm pretty sure this is like kind of a life meter. So like, if we do something that's a wrong move, it goes down. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. Okay. I guess he didn't really say that he went inside, so I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. How would he know if he didn't go inside? The phone in her apartment wasn't working. Yes, I mean, no, it wasn't. Right. But you said you didn't go into the apartment, or did you? Oh, that, I can explain that. There was a cordless phone on the shelf in the entranceway. I reached inside and tried that to call. Okay. And the phone wasn't working, correct? What happened next? Alright, I guess. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. Does that make sense? I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. I will be honest. I played through a little bit of Phoenix Wright before. And I'm pretty sure I remember this being the hole right here, is that it was 1 p.m. I'm gonna press and we'll see if we'll let Phoenix tell it. Hold it. 1 p.m., are you certain? Yes, absolutely. He seems really confident. 1 p.m.? Right. Doesn't that seem strange to you? Is there some evidence to contradict him? So, it was exactly 1 p.m., huh? Well then, how would you have known that? If there was a blackout, the clocks must have been stopped. Present! This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. How exactly are that evidence and the statement just now related? They aren't, are they? Son of a bitch! Okay, never mind, not at all. So we lost some health. Mr. Wright, please think the facts over before making accusations. Oh, wait. I think that won't mean any points with the judge. Hold up. Time exactly was 1 p.m. When did she get back? Nah, she got back the day before. Time of death was 4 to 5 p.m. Excuse me?
Objection!
Objection! You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes. It was at 1 p.m. for certain. You tell him. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report, dog. Whenever this music's bumping in, you know shit's getting real. Say, oh shit? Oh, it's a jam? The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. Oh. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? It's a good question. It's a good question, huh? Oh, that? Oh, No, no, no. This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. No, no, no. He said for sure, for certain. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Oh, you thought about watching this anime? I think the anime was like a kind of an offshoot of the series. I'm pretty sure like the main beef of Phoenix Wright is the game. But welcome, Heartfire. Good to see you, man. Welcome. You're in for a treat. It's a good old time. So far, it's the case of the death of Cindy Stone, accused to be killed by her boyfriend. This man found her in her witness found her in an apartment and is saying that her boyfriend did it. This song is a bop, right? It is lit, Josh. It is lit. This song's a bop, dude. Mr. Sod, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Yeah, gee, that's a really good question. Great job, right? Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. Bet. Wait! I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? Okay, so we did the cross-examination. We found a fucking hole. He's going at it again. The time of discovery. Here we go. Game time. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. That's hilarious. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video on a tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. That's hilarious, because you're fucking lying. And I'll show you why. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. Right. See, this is a good time. I'm thinking on it. That's why I added this. Oh, I love that. Oh, I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right? You know what to do. I've got this one. Game time. Time of discovery. So, you see, when I found the body, I heard the time. Okay, heard the time. I mean, that doesn't really say much. He goes on to, if I were to press, it'd be like, why, how'd you hear it? He goes on to say, there was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Coming from the television, huh? Coming from the television, huh? Doubt. Are you sure it was a television and not a radio? Okay, that's not quite what I was going for. Well, no, I guess it might have been a radio. Incidentally, there was no radio on the premises. There was only one large television. Right! I can't put my finger on it, but something about this seems fishy. Something about hearing the television. The witness has testified he heard the time. I'm gonna go a little bit further. It was 3 hours off, wasn't it? That's why I was saying that it was 1 p.m. that it said. I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry. We're gonna go back, actually. So it was coming from the television, huh? How was it coming from the television? When from noon to 6 p.m. there was a blackout in Miss Stone's building. Hold it right there! The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. Nani? You couldn't have heard a television. Or a video. Oh, the jam's back. The defense has a point. You have an explanation for this, Mr. Sod. Though I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Wait, I remember now. Mr. Sod, the court will prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught. A little bit. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sod. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Game time. We're coming out, dude. We're making it happen. Okay. Cross-examination. Once again, testimony. Hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. Oh, did you, Mr. Sod? There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it on the victim. That must have been what I saw. So you saw a clock. I guess that would explain it. Interesting. Interesting. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. I'm going right to it. So you said. So listen here. So you saw it. You saw the time, right? There was a clock in the apartment, right? Yeah, the murder weapon. The murder weapon, huh? You mean this murder weapon? The statue? Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? Oh, this is the real jam. When shit gets like extra real, dude. You with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Sock. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it, and it sets the time out loud. Well, that's just stupid. And it doesn't look like a clock. I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now? Yes. So did you flip the... How would you have heard it if you didn't flip the neck? Your Honor, there's a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known that the weapon was a clock is if he held it in his own hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Oh, the facts coming through. Clearly a contradiction. Exactly, yeah, if you didn't walk in, how did you know the time? Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying! You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it! Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I see, Mr. Sod. The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. Don't you dare. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never. Look, the clock, I saw it. Oh? Shut up, I hate you. It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn, give him death. Oh. You better chill out, dog. Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There was a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claim the sound of the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sod heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply try, just sound the clock. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? Oh, I ask the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25. Oh shit! That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker after all. So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sod heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sod, try to talk your way out of this one. Ha! You forgot one thing. Uh-oh. What's he talking about now? Well, it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow. It proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. He's right. How am I gonna prove that? Damn it! I was so close. Mr. Wright? It seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sod. I came all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal! You lawyers are all slime. I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Game over. Rip. Excuse me, not so fast, Mr. Sod. Chief. Listen up, right? Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think! But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time down in the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason, and you'll have your proof. Right? Can you think of a reason why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Absolutely! Nas, welcome! You're here just in time for the climax. So far, is my camera frozen? Oh, my camera did freeze. Right when you got here, it freaked out. Good catch. Give me a second. So, okay, I'll catch you all up. Once, whenever... Okay, so this is the case of Miss Cindy Stone being murdered. Right now, her boyfriend was accused of being the one to do it. He was viewed by a witness leaving her apartment on the day of the murder. But we just tried to examine said witness, and the case didn't line up, and it seems like they're probably the one that killed them. The way that we know is the murder weapon was actually a clock that was used to hit the victim, and whenever it was hit, it made a sound that was like the current time. And so that's how the witness knew that the time was. It's kind of, there's lots of things going to it, but it all points towards the witness being the killer. But we can't prove that he was the killer because we knew that whenever he hit the victim, it said that the time was whatever time it was, but it was 3 hours slow. And we just proved that by checking right now, this very moment, it is 3 hours slow. But we have to prove that it was 3 hours slow on the day of the crime as well. So, how we're gonna prove that? Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ha! Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. Easy. Easy. Because you see, the victim has just returned from Paris. Just on the day of the murder. Take that. The victim has just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sod. Or should I say, Mr. Did It? I think you did it. I think you did it. Oh, order! Order, I say! Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness, he was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. What's that? I don't even want to ask. Very well, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And with that, this court is adjourned. You're telling me, Nas. So much faster than Danganronpa. And also, this case is kind of a tutorial. Honestly, truth be told, I'd love to flaunt. And also, I played through a little bit of Phoenix Wright. I can't say I remember the cases past this, but I remember this one pretty well. So I might have known the answers. So we'll see. It gets pretty tough, as I remember. Back in the day, it turns out Mr. Frank Sott was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sott let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sott grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find and struck. Bastard. August 3rd, 2:32. So this is later that same day, I'm pretty sure. District Court, defendant lobby, number 2. Woo! Still can't believe you won. Right? Good job in there. Thank you. Welcome back, Nas. It's been so long. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all. Not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. She's this glad. Imagine how Larry must feel. True. How to fresh get the correct BTTV emotes. Very important. Very important. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Aw, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait. No. I mean, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Wendy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... Nah, never mind. She had all these sugar daddies and stuff. Right, the thinking right is very vital here. And Spoopy Please is just always going to be good throughout all of October. Congratulations, Larry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts. Innocent. Oh, his name's not Harry, it's Larry, but okay. Hey, thanks, I really owe you one. I won't forget this. Ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat. Oh, no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey! Here, take this. It's a present. It's the murder weapon present for me. He's already hitting on a new lady. He's already passed it, right? My goodness. Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... That's your real name? Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Oh, really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick, can you believe it? I was so into that chick. So we knew Larry, like, back in grade school. And apparently he's the reason why we're a lawyer. And she was just playing me for a fool. Doesn't that just make me want to cry? Larry. Are you so sure? Squeeze me? I think she thought quite a lot of you, in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? I can't remember what this one is. I don't think that showing him my attorney badge will do anything. Her dying, that just seems not good. Blackout has nothing to do with that. I guess that she had the statue, like that she kept the statue. Take that! Take that! Check this out, Larry. Proof positive. You weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Oh, true. Whatever. She probably just needed the clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. That's true. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little bit better. Likewise. What a true friend, right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well said. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me. We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Larry. That's okay. You were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Or, yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? Oh, damn. That damn Larry just got rejected then, pretty much. And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slammed me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us. Unless you cut the clock and gave Maya." Is it Mia? Maya? I don't know. I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. The end. Question mark. Alright, everybody, thank you for coming by. Great time. Just kidding. A brand new episode has been added. Fantastic. I'm pumped. Let's save. It is spelled that way, Nas. We got a lot of save files. Why do games have so many save files? Like, what do I need 10 save files for this? I guess back. I think it's Mia. Okay. As opposed to Maya. Oh, that makes sense. Correct. Bring, bring, beep. Hello? This is... Oh, god damn it. Oh, you're right. Okay, so... As opposed to Maya. Okay, I see. So this is Maya. Hey, Maya, it's me. Mia! What's up? You haven't called in a while. That's fucking hilarious. Sorry I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely. And it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you? Mia is talking to Maya, yes. Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I got you. So, what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like a statue. The thinker. And it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey! I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now. You know, I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you. The clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Could you come by the office tonight at 9 to pick it up? I'll be in the pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis. But I expect dinner. Something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger. Okay. We'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon. Right? It's obviously Maya. Probably just fill that in. Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya. Beep. Conversation recorded September 5th, 9:24 a.m. Alright. September 5th, 8:57. Frey and Co. Lobs. So this is right when they're about to meet up. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine. The papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? You're not cogniferous of my background. SAT word right there. Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. My dear Miss Faye, I'm so very sorry. The combo was important. It seems like it's already become important. But I'm afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. Nani? With the same statue. No less. And this... No, different guy. Hello. Red, white, blue. September 5th, 9:08 p.m. Bay and Company, law offices. This was past when Maya was supposed to be here. Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh? Strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over and we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. I think examine means like examine inside here. I don't think there's anything I want to examine in here, to be honest. Yeah, let's continue, please. Move. Or well, I guess we could examine the door being open. Not too sure if it's gonna be important. How do I double click? Okay. I smell blood. That can't be good. I have to check and see if it's Mia, the chief's okay. Alright, yeah, we're gonna go for it. Move. Will we ever get to meet Tina? Wait, who's Tina? That smell. Blood! Sis. Someone's there! Tina Fey. Okay. Maya, Mia, and Tina. All Fays. Chief? Chief! Now's not the time to be making jokes. Chief! Ripperoni, dude. Who are you? Oh. Hello. She gone. Strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief, where she lay under the window. It was lay, not lie. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. Until finally, she was cold. Right, just straight to the next case. Like, oh shit. And you got the music pumping, you're like, oh fuck, here we go. Chief, examine. So here's the chief. I mean, we already saw that she was dead. Chief, start seeing her like this. But if there are any clues here, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker, lying next to her, must have been the murder weapon. The murder weapon looks like a statue, but it's actually a clock made by Larry Butts. So this is the other one, I think. That is the court record. There's some glass shards in the chief's body. I was just gonna say, it looks like some signs of a struggle here. A few pieces of glass. Oh, the glass light stand lying broken in the back of the room. Glass shards, broken remains of glass light stand, broken beyond all recognition. Nothing else that seems like a clue here. A piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? Oh, Maya. It's like written in blood, dude. A word was written in blood on the scrap of paper. Maya. Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store, dated yesterday. Department store receipt. Okay, so it seems I'm feeling like the department store receipt part might be kind of important. I'm starting to like get to points where I don't really remember a lot about the game. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I'd rather call the police and find out what that girl was doing here. Alright. Enough snooping. We can slide. So let's read. Okay. He said it's good to go though. So let's go and call the police. Oh shit. God. Forgot to. That girl just now. Where'd she go? There was a phone in there. I put her right here on the sofa. Uh-oh. Hope she didn't run on me. Oh, there she is. Yikes! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay. I work here. Maya. Maya Faye. Maya. Maya Faye? Maya? So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt. I never thought there'd be use for evidence like this outside of the courtroom. Should we? I feel like she might have seen it. First, yeah, what happened? She seems to be in shock. I don't want to disturb her. But I have to. I have to know. Excuse me. Can you tell me what happened? I came in. The room was dark. And Sis. She was already dead. So, you're the chief's sister. I'm her younger sister. And you're visiting this late at night? Yeah, she said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Evidence? Yes, it was a clock. It was the thinker. Alright, all making sense so far. Alright, guess we're presenting. Gotta show this to you. Don't know what it might mean, but here it is. Before Maya died, she wrote a message in her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name. Why? Why would she write my name? Please, just calm down. Why would Sis write my name? Uh-oh. Now I've done it. Better hurry up and call the police. Yeah, that's why I felt like that was kind of useless. Because there's not really any information there, it's just her name. What does this mean? I don't know. It's my name. Call the police, please. Right! I better call the police. That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. Looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police! Yes? Please, come quick. What was that? Someone's screaming from outside the window. Oh? Hello. She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. Well, the police have been called, it seems. What do we got there? There's a large building right across from the office. The Gatewater Hotel, a nice, luxurious place. Alright. Oh, and it shows me if I examine stuff. Wait, so are we not calling the police? These screws, I better not use it. I guess we'll back out to the offices. Oh, wee woo. The police. The fuzz. Sounds like they're coming this way. Cheese it. Freeze, police. Hello. Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see? Gumshoe. What an odd name. We received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder. It must have been that woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Great. Just great. Maya, wait. She wouldn't have... Nah. Whoa! Excuse me! Eek! This word Maya here mean anything to you? That's my name. What? You what? The victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Killer? Case closed! You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. Well, the swift justice. Damn. Mia's younger sister, Maya. I keep on trying to say that Maya. Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around, waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6th, 9:07 a.m. Detention center. Visitor's room. Wow. That poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh. It's you. The lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. She's still all dressed up in the same stuff. Well, I guess. If she was just staying overnight. She looks so tired. You going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. I would assume, yeah, absolutely. First things first, I'd better get her cheered up. Yeah, of course I will. Cheer up. Really? Whoa. Did I say the wrong thing? She looks sadder now. What's wrong? You don't think I can do it? No, no one could. Who would believe me? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I'd done it. I did look at her like that. Oh, did I look at her like that? No, I never thought. It's okay. I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on the edge the whole time. It's been a while. Huh, so, he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. Hell yeah. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh, sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I'm ever in trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. Damn! Oof! Yikes, you almost had me. That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. Could have left out that last part, but sure. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Maya. To Mia. I know. Let's talk some more. Tell me more about Maya, please. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yes? What's with that outfit? Oh, this? Here's what all the acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium. In training. A spirit medium? Pretty sure that qualifies as strange. Alright. Yeah, let's talk more about stay on topic here. Or let's follow the trail of, the story. So, you're an acolyte, right? Is that how you say it, acolyte? Or medium in training. That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second. You said the Fae family? Okay, it is. So, Mia was into this stuff too? Of course! She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class, too. I had no idea. Wait. What? So, you're a real, honest-to-goodness spirit medium with ESP and all that? Yes, in training. Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? You can just ask her who caught her. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. Thought that would be too easy. Alright. Well, how about what you saw? Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes, that clock shaped like the thinker. The one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case? Right. She said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded it? Yeah. I forgot how to delete those things. Well, show it to me. So you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it. Right. Oh, I just remembered. That detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see Detective comes to you, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. Alright, there you go, Maya's memo. The conversation I had with my sister is recorded on my cell phone. Huh? Something the matter? I was wondering, can I ask you a favor? Alright. This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me it a long time ago. He said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go ask him to represent me? Dog, that hurts. But it's you and probably Mia's wishes as well. It's like, dog, I offered. And she's like, nah. But you could ask him instead? Ouch. Shot through the heart, dog. Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to. Hi. Me. You could... Okay. Say, what about your parents? Right, like, oh, literally turn straight forward. I see. Don't worry. Leave it to me. Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10. What? Tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if this guy refuses? They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 this afternoon, and visiting hours are almost up. I better hurry. Right. I'll be back. We already talked about the day of the crime, didn't we? Let's move to Grossberg Lobsters. What a lawyer name. The other lawyer's gonna be the killer? Oh shit, I didn't even think about that. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention, run an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later. Guess we just have to snoop around maybe a little bit first, though. What a pretty painting. That painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil paint is so thick it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. I'm pretty sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. Drinking on the job, huh? A table for clients. An elegant ebony case, and if I'm not mistaken, that lighter is made of solid gold. Lighter? Even if I can tell someone... Is that a lighter? I guess it is. No, that's a flask. Don't you lie to me. Game sensors. Expensive looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive looking books. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. Typical, dude. A solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. So this guy's rich, it seems. Not me to look at this plant. An expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. Yeah, so dude's rich. We checked everything here. So let's go back. Sorry, Maya, I tried. Hey! What is it? Did you meet the lawyer? Sorry. I haven't seen him yet. I see. Better go see if I can find this elite lawyer she's talking about. How? I guess. Yeah, the crime of your family. Man, there's so much. A little bit more about the family. What about your family? I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young. And I don't know where my mother is. Don't know? She could still be alive. The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, my family was involved in an incident. There was a man, and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined? After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer, and she left the mountain. So, you live by yourself? Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent, or I would lose my powers. I feel bad for her. All by herself, up on the mountain. Alright, honestly, we'll keep on going a little bit. So, who was this man who ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try and contact the victim. Wow, so, what happened? The case was solved. You thought? The man that my mother helped the police capture was innocent. Yikes. The police consultation with the medium had all been carried out in secret, of course, but the man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. My mother, became the laughingstock of the nation. I see. White. Excuse me? White? That was his name. My sister told me. White. Red, white, and blue? Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard. No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see, that morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to the piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. That's the thinker clock that Larry made. Practically qualifies as a serial murderer by now. So then, when did you arrive at the office? It was right around 9. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her, my sister. I wonder if you could really smell blood in that situation. Interesting. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. Alright, so let's move again. Move to... Yes, that to Grossberg? Nothing. Examine. I've examined everything, it seems. I mean, I wish I could go and get the phone or something. Oh, can I go back to the... I can't go back to the law offices. September 6th, Fanco Law Offices. Alright. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey! You there! Oh, it's him. This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry. Thought I know you from somewhere. Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No, Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? Ah, I guess I got the wrong name. Mr. Wright, sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. Right. And you were Detective Dick Gumshoe. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe? Right. At your service. Hang on. That's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Alright, chill out, bud. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here. Damn, get wrecked. Yes, sir. But be right there. You're her lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better do it quick. I do. Ooh, he thinks I'm my lawyer. I have to see her phone, please. There was a conversation on it that I need. I was wondering, did you see Maya's face cell phone? Oh, that? I have that. You think you could give it back? Sure, I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Come back with a warrant, he says. Well, tell him straight that I'm not the lawyer? No. Okay, I can be straight with this guy. But what should I tell him? Oh, I can't be straight, but what should I tell him? Something the matter? Oh, no, that carrying strap on the cell phone. This? It says, the Steel Samurai, warrior of Neo-Old Tokyo. The Steel Samurai. That action here on TV? And you see that strap is a collector's item. She was worried it might get lost if it went down to the precinct. That's what she said? Yes. Okay, pal. I wrote down all the numbers she called anyways. Nailed it, dude. Nailed it. Here you go. Seems he didn't notice the recorded conversation. Beautiful. Too easy. Too easy! Check the court record to hear the recorded conversation. Alright, bet. Let's do it. Hi, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, there's actually something you want... Wait. Okay, we already... Yeah, we read all this. Yeah, the plot, not working, papers, evidence, etc. Alright. Let's talk to him a little bit. About Miss Faye. Did you do an autopsy? Want to know the results, eh? And don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean to get any special treatment. Alright, alright. You can see the report, but that's all. Very nice, look at that. Single blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous. So what was her struggle if she instantly died? What was there stuff that was broken in the apartment? Kind of weird. About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal. This is one trial you aren't gonna win. Why do you say that? The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Edgeworth. I'm sure you know what that means. You being a lawyer and all. I guess I've asked all the questions I need to. You all done, pal? Yes, thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyery ways, pal. Well, now that you say it, come to think of it, I'd completely forgotten about her. I was honestly thinking, like, who was the witness? The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. Yeah, this full name right across the way, you know. Sorry about this. I can't tell you anything about her except for her full name. Miss May, huh? So you've sent her home already then? Aha, you're trying your lawyery tricks on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial. So she's still at home. Fucking too easy. Too fucking easy, dude. I guess I should know better than to try and get Detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Let's see more about Edgeworth, though. Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you? Of course. I know him. He's a fear prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain. He doesn't feel remorse. He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict. Don't talk about him that way. You make him barely sound human. Still, I'm afraid it's pretty much besides the case. So Edgeworth is on this one. He hasn't lost a case since he became a prosecutor at the incredible young age of 20. Of course, there are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. Oh shit. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Alright. I don't think we can examine here. Don't think there's gonna be anything though. Old movie poster. Apparently, this is the first movie that Mia saw. Oh dang it. What is it? The first one that she saw. Let's check it out with one of these days. Probably a good flick. Another plant. Mia's favorite potted plant. I remember it had this bizarre name no one could ever remember. Quarterline stricta. Stricta, pal. Who was that? Yeah, who was that? You're not gonna reveal who that was? Yeah, Quarterline stricta. Interesting. Very pretty. I bet Alora's gonna be a killer Edgeworth. Or the other guy. Oh, you think like the killer's gonna be Edgeworth? Or the... Wait. You bet... I bet Alora's gonna be a killer Edgeworth or the other guy. Oh, you think it's gonna be... I'm kind of confused. But we are gonna go and check out the Gatewater Hotel. September 6th, Gatewater Hotel, room 303. Well, hello there, handsome. Oh, thank you, thank you. But the killer is going to be Edgeworth or the other lord. Oh, I see, okay. Hi, smooth, right, real smooth. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Memo to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting I can hardly contain myself. Oh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness. You were literally just talk. Okay, well, we were just gonna talk, but I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. True. Also, let's snoop around. What is this? The screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look. Hey! What are you doing? No touching. Oh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms, you know? You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside that drawer. I also wonder. Let's talk to her, though. Because there was a screwdriver, and some of the screws on the phone were loose, it said. I might be kind of jumping to conclusions here, but let's talk about what you witnessed. Think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of that incident. Oh, observed, incident. You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary. Okay. Well, better not encourage her. You know that thing that happened the other day? A bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it. Pretty please? Let me see. Well, dream on! If you want to know, you'll just have to come to the court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh boy. We're gonna keep on pushing. Could you just... Who exactly are you? Oh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me? No, hey, I'm just doing my job here. You know, you're cute when you blush. Damn, you got him. Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Oh, we're hacking. Aiden, not yet. I mean, are we? Who's hacking? Who's the hacker? Welcome. Can you just tell me what it is you do? Well, no. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you? Oh boy. But this room. See, there are 2 glasses on the table. Someone staying here with you? Oh, what amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives, like on television. Oh, no, not me. I'm just a lawyer. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage, Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers. Oh boy. Well, can we, present something to her? We can't. Oh. No, yeah, we can't present anything. That's kind of rude. Well, you're gonna be tough. Just get the frick out of here. Oh no, we can't present. Maybe? We present this. Excuse me. But I'm a witness. Please witness. You understand? How could I possibly give you any information in good conscience? Me, the witness. It's just like in the movies. Okay, she's letting this get to her head. So we're gonna get out of here. Maybe Grossberg's in? By now? Seems like Mr. Grossberg's out. Well, maybe we should just wait here for him to come back. That wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the threat I've ever heard. So, you're the one who they say has been looking for me, so? Looks like he's not the killer. Good guess though, Sireny. Good guess. Yo, Nick, welcome. Dog, look at all these Founders badges. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What is up, my dudes? Oh, yes. Oh, no, this is Phoenix. Ah, yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined. That badge on your collar. Ah, you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes, well, yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please, proceed. Not busy? Then how come no one could get in touch with you? Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. 26 badge flags. You let him know, Nas. Let him know. Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya Fey. So if you're just getting here, there was a murder. There's a lot to it, but there was a murder, and the sister is currently being kind of accused. We're going to find a lawyer to present or to defend her, even though we're a lawyer ourselves. It's kind of weird, but okay. Yo, Sticks too. Oh my goodness, the whole crew is coming out tonight. How's it going, everyone? Oh yes, Maya Fey. Go on. What a strange reaction. Cha-cha. I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. Wait a second. How'd you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry. End of discussion. What's going on? He refused me before I even got the chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? You got some answering to do. You're refusing. Yeah. How can you just refuse like that? Please, tell me why you want to take the case. Well, you see, it's just I'm busy, you see. But the client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. So Mia was the person that was killed. She's actually, I could probably... Profiles? Yeah, so Mia was the person that was killed. She was also the chief attorney. So like my higher up. So we were good friends. She got killed. This is Maya. She's the sister that's currently being, she's the defendant. She's also a spirit medium. Detective Dick Gumshoe. Oh, check this out. We got Miles Edgeworth. He's the prosecuting attorney. There's a witness, April May. She saw from across the way. And we're talking right now with Marvin Grossberg. He trusted you. Yes, of course. I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry. Goodbye. Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. Grumble. Think not. Huh? Did you say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly sorry. But I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. Okay, so that's kind of just... Excuse you? Hello? I beg your pardon? But... Could you leave? Now? What? I've got nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here? No. How'd you know Mia Fey? She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission? You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one. Alright, that painting. Very expensive. That's quite a painting. Oh, you noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of that straw hat. It's worth at least $3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it. Not even to you. Wasn't interested? It's not for sale. I'm not buying it. Jeez. Alright. I don't think there's anything we want to present to him. Yeah, no. Yeah, okay, we'll go back and talk to Maya. Tell her that did not work. We tried. Maybe he would kill for such a painting. Oh! Phoenix, what is the emote? Right thinking, I think? Thinking right. Okay, back at the detention center. Wrong button. Hiya. Oh, you're back! Did you find the lawyer? Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. Not... Okay, well... What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? Or... I see. I've been abandoned then. It's a little longer now, before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. see, Maya, I'm literally a lawyer. Hello, me. Hello. I can help you. I studied under your sister. Should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? Maya, listen. I've made up my mind. The music's pumping in, dude. I'm going to defend you, whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well, I can't abandon you. No one is as sad as a person without any friends. I know I've been there a long time ago. Oh no. Phoenix, why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. What can I say? That's why I took the oath. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right, thank you. Ooh, she smiled at least. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes! And I trust you. So, you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So, what next? Something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look in that drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Yeah, let's move over there then. Look at Water Hotel we go. Oh, good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are... I beg your pardon, sir. I'm the bellboy of this fine establishment. At your service, sir. Well, I'm just kind of walking through, but sure. Oh, right. Just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using the facilities. If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Oh, did he say you too? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit. I almost forgot. Yeah, you came back quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Ooh, okay. Thinking. Mr. White. We heard that. Court record. Oh, right, sure. Where do we hear White? I swear, like 5 seconds ago, I remember something about White. Oh boy. Who told us about that? Oh shit, wait, wasn't it, I think Maya told us that White? Was White the guy that was involved with the case that Mia? Was he the guy that was guilty? Or that was... So Mia's a spirit medium, and so was her whole family. And her mom got someone wrongfully accused. I think it was Mr. White who was wrongfully accused, if I remember correctly. Also, whenever the killer killed Maya, they said red, white, blue. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but we'll see. Alright, sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp. Where have I heard that name? God damn it. If I would have just gone for 2 seconds, it would have told me all the... Okay. That's alright. We're keeping our brain sharp. It's her... Oh, she explained it. What did she call it? I don't know. It's her, like, religious uniform thing. What was his name? My sister told me. White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Okay, he was the journalist who reported that she like wrongfully accused someone. Okay. Welcome back, Nas. It's been so long. Could it be a coincidence? If you weren't here, oh, there you go. You did say that's irony. It's the person who called her mom a fraud. True. So Mr. White apparently has a message for our witness, and that's the guy that called Mia's mom a fraud. There's a wrong button. I'll examine here. Screwdriver, what you got? Screwdriver sticking out of this half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? Wiretap? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Find a Miss May's hotel. Well, that was acquired without a warrant. So, there's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this, I know it. Alright. I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial. That's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean. Oh, bellboy, still here. Oh, time to scram. I look forward to tangoing. Wait. Oh, to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court? Oh, you tell him. To be continued. Yo, actually, I'm gonna grab a snack like super quick. It's gonna take like 10 seconds. At the most, like 5 seconds, honestly. No, I need some popcorn for this. I need some popcorn for this one. Save for progress, yes please. Yes, please. Thank you much. Tangoing, right? I didn't know that was a word, but looks like we're going for it. Looks like we're tangoing. September 7th, 10 a.m. District Court. Courtroom number 1. The court sections of this game are so fun. I love it. Love it. You made some popcorn last night. Very crisp. Ooh, what flavor? It was just like standard. I made some homemade popcorn. I mean, it sounds like intense. It's like homemade popcorn. Wow. It's like, no, we just put corn in that pot. When I went on a trip to Zion National Park with my brother and sister and some friends, it was great. Homemade popcorn is the thing right there. She wouldn't actually be able to use that in court because you didn't have a warrant. Yeah, no, the evidence would be like struck from the case because it was acquired wrongfully. Like that would actually be detrimental to the case if I got that without a warrant in real life. Sugar and cinnamon. Oh, cinnamon kettle corn. Wow, that sounds delicious. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I better not show any signs of weakness today. It will be on me and Vincent. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. Prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. Prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts in this case, Your Honor. Proceed. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. We may call our first witness, Your Honor. Did I not get an opening statement? Prosecution calls the chief officer of the scene, Detective Gumshoe. New theory. You're saying that White killed her. We haven't met White yet. We just heard his name. So we'll have to see. Okay, witness, please state your name and the profession to the court. God, I keep on pressing. Sir, my name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let us use this format of the office to explain. Okay, this looks familiar. Body was found by the window here. Alright. Looks familiar. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker found next to the body. So it checks out. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hand, sir. I'm gonna move my camera down a little bit to there, because I am kind of covering that up. The court accepts the statue as evidence, so calling it a statue. Floor plans added to the court records. Okay, so we got the floor plans now. Might be useful information. Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who you found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Alright, here we go. Witness testimony. Maya Fey's arrest. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Ms. Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Wright. Yeah, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Sir. I immediately arrested Ms. Maya Fey. Why, we had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. At the very moment of the murder, huh? The very moment. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? Couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh. Smack. What was that? Hey, Maya just threw something at me. Oh? Is this? My sister couldn't find any contradictions in witness's testimony. She would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of the time. Huh. Should have expected Maya to know some of her sister's tricks. Bet. Alright, let's give this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Game time. Here we go. So right when the phone call came in, or what? Okay, that's true. It was a call from the customer at the hotel, right across from the scene. Okay, I pressed. Not sure if it did much though. Right. Please continue. 2 people there already. The defendant and the lawyer. That's all true. Immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. So they had a witness again. I really like this at the very moment. Like really the very moment. Hold on just one second. Yeah? If I recall correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence. You did it, correct? No, that's not hard evidence. Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. Exactly what about this suspicious woman in pink's claim was hard evidence? She'd probably make an innuendo about that right now. What? Miss May isn't suspicious. She sure isn't pink, pal. Well, I guess she is pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? Yep, yep, he's right. You said, yep, you did. I guess pressing can have its advantages. Yes. Yeah. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first. Oh, true, I did show him the Maya note. Very well, let's hear your testimony again. Alright. Hard evidence. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger before she died. The victim wrote the killer's name. How do you like that? That's my hard evidence. Okay. Stop. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor. Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? It's true. I know, I'm real embarrassed. I forgot about it, Your Honor. Try to be more careful. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. So here's the thing. The game's so well put together, huh, Sticks? I love it. So you did this after securing the suspect? Without the hard evidence first? Hold it. Hold it. Did you find any evidence? See, no, that's okay. I understand. Get to the good part. So he's saying that he found it with his own eyes. I showed him the memo. You did not find it. And still, why would you do that before finding it? Just because you found it next to the body doesn't mean the victim wrote it. It does if she has the blood on her finger. And who did write it? Who? Oh, this is not good at all. I guess the killer. I love how one of them is I did. The killer, anyone can see that. Oh? You're saying the killer wrote her own name. Buddy, please. She was framed. Ooh. Hold on. If that's the case, Where's your evidence? I guess that was a bit of a tall order for you. Those without evidence shouldn't open their mouths, Mr. Wright. Yeah, pal. Well, Detective, tell us what was written on that memo you found. Where Maya was written clearly in blood. I mean, that's true. The blood was the victim's. Blood found on the victim's finger. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I'm a press first, but I know exactly where we're going with this one. Detective Gumshoe. You get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer's name. Sure, it happens all the time in books and movies. This isn't a movie, Detective. Ooh. Let's talk about reality, shall we? I guess I haven't heard many cases, no. Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name, especially the name of her own sister? Yeah, actually, got a point, pal. Stop right there. Right, it's not a movie, it's a video game. The witness's opinion on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. He's right. The victim told us the name of her killer. Well, that's just conjecture. You better cool it with that shit. Order. That didn't go so well. That's right. What he said. That's his whole testimony. Okay. There has to be a contradiction there somewhere. Let's find it. Here's the motherfucking thing. No, fuck. One thing. God, don't. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Before she died. Death was instantaneous. Objection! Detective Gumshoe. There's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying. What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course you wrote it. Who else could have? Easy clap right here, dude. You have it backwards, Detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is the report from your department, Detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. His own department. She died immediately. But no butting your way out of this one, Detective. Oh, we got him going, dude. The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately couldn't have had the time to write anything down. What are you trying to say, dude? I beg your pardon. When exactly did you obtain the autopsy report? It was handed straight to me from Detective Dick Gumgood for nothing. It was the day after the murder. The prosecution's point being, the autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. Sure. What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. Excuse me? There's a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. No way. That's bullshit. Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all. Just fucking bow. Get out of here, dude. I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? I'm ashamed. I mean, we can't just call him a sham to his face, right? I guess we can. Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have had to request a second autopsy report? True. Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution. Now, ad hominem was a little bit out of line, I'll be honest. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will. The evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts the evidence. Died from blow by an object. May have lived for a few minutes after being hit. Okay. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. Well, that's the obvious conclusion, yes. Nah, stop bowing. Looking ass. Darn, this isn't good. Prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Nah, chill out. The witness, Miss May. Oh, Miss April May. Take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? Right, why me, like, really pushing this innocent narrative. And you can't find some more appropriate attire for court? Her theme song is a jam, though. And why was she not here at the start, right? Oh, the camera died. Good catch. Good catch. Thank you. But yeah, why? She's like a key witness. And you're telling me y'all waited until now to actually put her onto the stand? That's just negligent, to be honest. April May. Nah, she got that fucking. You better chill out. At your service, wink. She better chill. You couldn't. Okay. I'm starting to question the validity of this, and how serious she's taking this. Order. An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking. What is that? Oh, yes, Your Honor. This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred? Oh, gee, I was, like, in my hotel room. What was I checked in right after lunch. This hotel is directly across from Faye and Company at Lobsters. That's right, big boy. No, Mr. Edgeworth only, please. Please testify to the court about what you saw. Okay, here goes. The witness's account. It was like 9 at night. Looked out the window, you know. Let's take a quick look really quick. Well, I do remember she was saying that she would come around 9 to pick her up. I'm pretty sure it was around 9 when it happened, so that's good. And then, oh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was a mousy girl, chill, sitting in the defendant's chair. But the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she got up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, she kind of slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy. Wink. Let's use some formal language here. Well, Your Honor. I see. Remarkably solid, he says. Don't see a need to trouble the witness any. Whoa! Due process, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright. What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's, oh god, testimony, I know, was quite firm. Didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults and perfectly good testimonies. Hey, how dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Absolutely! I'm seeing some stuff. You bear with me. Gladly. It has to have some weakness. Begin the cross-examination. Okay. I kind of want to press her on her running. Because the office wasn't too big. Let's press on this. She dodged. Dodged what? Well, the attack. Please, continue your testimony. Okay. Like, because look at it. This is the field of view, too. Like, look at this. You can barely see any of that. Dodged and ran away. How do you know she was the defendant? Huh? Well, you know. She had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay? There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. Testimony's bulletproof, Your Honor. He's right. He might be right. Because I don't want to press some evidence on them and it had nothing to do with the case. Or not, like, you know. math to anything. Yeah. Doesn't make sense. And she does have everyone on their side. Better not press too hard on this one. So then, tell us what happened to the victim. Oh, well, that wouldn't have even, like, ended it. Ah, shit. Fuck it, dude. We're pushing on this one. We're doing it. Question it. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks. What? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that. I'm willing to bet that she saw nothing. Because she called 911 when she saw me. I got there well after the murder happened. So she would not have seen that. If she would have seen that, she would have called 911 a lot faster than whenever I got here. So I'm going for you saw nothing. Did you really see the defendant at all? Bro. Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me, because I'm clueless about this. I mean, okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. That's what, and you know what's hilarious too? Not only did Mr. Wright notice the clothing, but also in chat, a Pat Phoenix also noticed the clothing. So it's very true. She has very distinct clothing that is noticed. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks from far away normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. This testimony is bogus. But, still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. Oh, yeah, we do. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Landy? Rawr, that means I love you, dinosaur. What are you trying to say? You mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling. Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in her testimony. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, promise. Wink, you better stop that. She's trying to win him over again, dude. Testimony again, if you would. Damn, I almost had her. No, we're pushing her. Now we got another testimony. Witness's account. I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. And the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock. How do you know it's a clock? Does the accuracy of my report not startle you? See, it does startle me that it's accurate. Because how would you know that it's a clock? I see. I only wish I had been so detailed from the beginning. So the murder weapon, the stinker statue, is actually a clock. If you like hit the head of it, it says the name. It says like what time it is. Like it speaks it out loud. That was a thing in the last case. That was a big talking point on it. Please begin the cross-examination. We're pushing the fuck out of that one, dude. You already know you're about to get pressed, May. Hold it. Clock. Didn't this come up in another testimony recently? Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all. But I have a feeling I might have something now. Like, what? How would you know that? Oh, shit! She removed the clockwork. Holy fuck, you're right, Irony. What sort of weapon was it? Irony. So do we Do we do the... Oh, my goodness. Oh, my man. With the 8th month? My goodness. So, anyway, to cancel these, I'm too awkward of a person to do this every month. I'd rather do it every 3 or 6 months. I think... And legitimately, I think you can, like, skip out on the whole, like, notification. Because I think it's like... Do you want to share it with the chat? You could be like, no. I think. Or you could do off stream, too. I think that's a way you could do it. But thank you, regardless, for the 8 months. I think that 9-month badge, dude. You're rocking the Founders badge already. So I'm wondering if I should present the clockwork is out of the clock. I'm wondering if I should present the clock or the fact that the clockwork is out of the clock. Oh, someone's going for it outside. Because, like... I'm presenting the phone. We might be going in too early on this phone. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. It does? I don't see anything contradictory. Huh? Really? God damn it. Okay. Well. Okay, so we lost some of our sauce there. We're gonna go one more presentation with the Thinker statue.
Objection!
Miss May, what you judged us now was quite revealing. About the jam, though. Revealing? Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer? You just said that this statue of the Thinker was a clock. Well, there's no way of knowing that by just looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock, too. And he was found guilty of murder! Got him. Got him. Order! Order! Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock?
Objection!
No. The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's that's important here. Why would she say that it's a clock? It was important piece of information to her, for her to include it. Why would she include it? The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. Don't you dare! But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once. Objection sustained. We continue to question the witness. Whew, that was close. If you stopped me there, the trial would have been over. Huh? What? So, what happens now? What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? What? That's... Because... I heard it? Yes, I heard it say the time. So, you went to the law offices at Fayco? No. Hey, I didn't say that. Why I would go there? I heard it from my hotel room. The law offices of Fayco, where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? No, not at all. Not at all, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because... she couldn't have heard it. No. I mean, she couldn't have heard it. But it couldn't have even rung, dude. It couldn't have even rung. Your Honor, members of the court, it's inconceivable that this clock in question rang. It's empty. The clock is missing its clockwork. How could you possibly? Just take a look right now. Oh. See anything interesting, Your Honor? It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is, as you can see, the clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar. Fat? Well, Miss May. Tisk, tisk. What say you? Quite a show you put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow, he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, you must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, that's some easy shit, Esworth. You're not even trying, man. You're gonna come up with me with some weak little... Come on, dude. Some weak old, like I don't have the logs. I got receipts. Dude, that's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been empty after she heard it. That's exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? Abso-freaking-lutely. Oh, impossible, of course. Well, I have proof. Nani? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I listened. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is... Boop. Present. Like that. Take a look at this. It's a very cute cell phone. Oh, look. You have a girly phone. Wait. This is my phone. Listen. This is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order. The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Don't like that one, huh, Edgeworth? Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. Gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for this big fella. Let's see the conversation. Beep. So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you, then? If you could. I should probably tell you. The clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working. That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. Fucking got him, dude. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear. The clockwork was already gone by the time this was reported. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Sure, like even before you were even there, April. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know the weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. Wink. So the witness has seen it before. That's a literal lie! You could not have ever seen it anywhere else. Actually lying. And I can prove it. And I can prove it so insanely easily. So insanely easily. Insanely easily. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright? Abso-freaking-lutely, dude. Absolutely. The witness claims she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness had not seen the clock before. That would be the clock in the form of a statue. The clock's gears have been removed. Made by Larry Butts. Custom made. 2 of a kind. Take that. It's simple. This game is amazing. I told you this game is amazing. This clock was never in any store, ever. What? A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world. And one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible. Everything is sold in stores. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh shit. Oh damn. Oh, excuse is not on sale today. Oh, he keeps on firing. Woo! Phoenix. Oh shit, dude. She's going Super Saiyan. Jeez. Oh, the jam's coming. What is it, you porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die! Chill. Whoa! Let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm. Silly me. Did I, lose it? I guess I did. Don't even try it. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, How did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. The defense having an opinion on this behavior. Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you had heard about it. I know this because I literally went around the law and will present evidence that will destroy my case in the U.S. Court of Law. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She heard? That is correct, Your Honor. There's no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock. This here wiretap found in Miss May's own hotel room. Listening in on the call. Oh, look at this. Oh, that, I found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Faye's phone, were you not? Oh? Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Why would she be tapping her phone? Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous! Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it is not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Yes. Can you prove that? I think I just did! Oh yeah, I think I can. It's simple. What? Oh, you're playing with fire here, bud. I'm firing back at you. Here's my proof. Proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is the phone that I showed you earlier. I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Oh shit, clicked out. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to for me. Again? What is it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like this, like that statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. Miss April May, you used the wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong?
Objection!
Who's gonna go Super Saiyan first? Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. She seemed amused to you. The defense demands an answer. La la. Ugh. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May, shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to talk to me? Oh, you and you, lawyer. Well, it's not fair. All of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl, is it? Is that it? She's boo, true. That did it. The court's been seeing the real Miss April May now. It's one of Boo's many forms. Do we? Is this the final blow? Is this what we go for, or are we still trying to press on the wiretap? Because we still don't know why she wiretapped. You know? The final blow. I'm going for the wiretap, to be honest. That's a good bet, Simony. With the jams coming in. Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question. Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity tapping or irrelevant? Gosh, she's saying exactly what Exworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. Well, this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice. He has a point. I'll talk in whatever tone I want. I'm right. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with the murder, even though you tapped her phone? Ha! I'd like to see her pull that off. Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You were probably thinking, I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you? Damn, she's good. Well, you're not the first man who thought that. I knew it was coming. I knew. And of course, I can and will. You can't be serious. No way. Way, I say. Way. Oh, and I assure you that I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so, the killing happened around 9 at night. Why? That's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy. Room service? Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee? You know, like normal coffee, but cold. Ah, she's so hip. She's about to pull it off. You ready for it, Sticks? If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts and then you have regular cold coffee. Yuck. Iced coffee? What does this have to do with anything? Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy. Wink. Ergo, the witness was not at the scene at the time of the murder. She'd have to be there during the murder. Where does that leave us? That was just a completely veered us off course for like no reason. I think you're safe now, though, Sticks. She didn't pull anything off. It's my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, there's a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Fuck. He might be right. Didn't the same guy bring her to the stand because she was at the scene during the murder? She was across the way. She was in a hotel that saw into her office, and she called the police. So she wasn't at the scene. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder. No. They're going to let her just walk away. There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss Fey to the murder somehow. Oh, Miss May. Well. The bellboy must have something to say, right? Let's see if he brought her the iced coffee. That's stuff on my pop filter. Popcorn. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. Amuse her and talk to the bellboy. Here we go. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I think you've stuck him quite low enough already.
Objection!
I object to calling the bellboy. Why? It's a reason. Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. This is not, like, we're not even talking about the wiretapping right now. We're talking about the killing. We're calling the bellboy because she said that she was not at the scene of the murder because she was talking to the bellboy. So we're going to talk to the bellboy to make sure that she wasn't at the scene of the murder because of it. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Making fucking deals, condition, excuse me? If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss May was not the killer, thus she is innocent. That's not how court works. You what? And thereby, you must also accept the verdict of guilty from Miss Maya Fey. That is my condition. What? Better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? We gotta go for it. I know we're gonna do it, but that's a bullshit fucking condition. Understood. I accept your condition. Fool. You fell right into my trap card. Wait. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Why does he have his fucking... Okay, he could have... I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. That pizza looks rather heavy. So without further ado, the witness may begin his assessment. Don't put it away or anything. Start. Very good, sir. Miss May's room service. Here we go. I'm the head bellboy of the fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. Received a call after 8. The murder happened at 9. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the moment, the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. Was that it? Fuck. Okay. Okay. Well, can't prove Miss May was involved in the murder now. Maya will be finished. Piece by piece. Irrelevant. Received a call after 8 in the evening. Seems good. Asked for an iced coffee. Brought to her at 9 on the dot. Brought it to her precisely the requested time, of course. Delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. Let me see more about this. Like, right at the time? Because she didn't witness the murder. Whoa. Precisely at 9. Mia was murdered at 9. So if she was getting the iced coffee, how did she see the murder? Precisely, and most definitely, sir, at 9 p.m. How could you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then. Oh, bellboy? See, I like iced coffee at exactly 9. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9, sir. Exactly. How would she see the murder if she was talking to the bellboy? We're gonna press on this one. Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, she was naked. Wait, what? Favored me with an... Oh, wow. He said I got a hug from a lady. Embrace her? Is that French word for an embrace? It's French for kiss. Oh! Oh me, oh my. But not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek. It's French for kiss, but not French kiss. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. He said, ladies can't resist the charm. It was a moment I shall never forget. Okay. I shall never ever forget. Oh, what is it? That's no good. There's nothing here. Yeah, there is! Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. No! It's a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand! No! No! Wait, please, wait! Yes? Does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Ooh, come on. It's that strength of holding the tray all the time. He's got that. He's buff, dude. Your Honor, I must object. The charade of justice has gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. All right, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question, and that's all. Okay. This is really it now. It's my last chance. What do I ask him about? About the room service. Bed making. What? Room service. Right at 9? Tell me again about her room service. Again, sir. At exactly 9, I delivered room service to Miss May in room 303. The guests have requested iced coffee. $18 was the charge, as I recall. Jesus Christ, fucking scam. I see. $18. Doesn't that seem a bit expensive? No, not the price, the time! Iced coffee for 2, you know. For 2! What did you say? Oh, rather, quiet. Bellboy! Tell us the truth now. Was someone else staying in Miss May's room?
Objection!
No, whoa. That was objectionable. Better stop right there, Edgeworth. Objection overruled. The witness will answer my question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Bandit, you're here just in time, man. It's getting lit. Welcome. How's your day going? Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite indeed. It was the good banister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention it if it was specifically asked. Excuse me, the prosecution has asked the witness to withhold information? You fool! I've done it. I've won! Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man. Correct? Yes, sir. Then when you brought them room service, he did throw Edgeworth right under the bus. You didn't see the man in that room. That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person? Yo, Ghost showing up too. I swear, it sustains that. Every time one person shows up, at least like a couple other people also show up at the same time. You got the casino and got a $5 iced coffee. Man, and that seems expensive. And it's like, oh fuck, dude. Alright, Sirene's banking on it being the lawyer. Taking any other bets on who we think it is. Who is the other person? If the other person can't be Miss May, because there was already one person. The bellboy was the one that came up for it. Who is the man with Miss May? I'm not quite a history buff. I guess I know like stuff that I think is interesting about history, but I wouldn't consider myself a history buff at all. It was the man with Miss May. The man who checked in with Miss May. Oh shit! The man who checked in with... Who? When did we find this out? Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone, yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that is not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what a convenient little setup, but it's too late. I guess I did. Okay, so there was someone said that? I see. My name is based off of the King of Persia. Ghost, yes. Great. A very astute observation. It was given to me, it's a drum corps nickname because they said that I looked like him. So that's why. Too late? I suppose you'd like to like it if I was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of another man from this court. That's true. Yeah, dude, you better chill out. You're on your last leg. Upstart. Amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Right, sit the fuck down, Edgeworth. If I was being facetious with what part? Nos. Yes, gasp. Yes, Your Honor. That's all today for the trial of my FA. Court is adjourned. September 7th, 2:24 p.m. District Court lobby. Yeah, I legitimately, I guess I missed that. But no, yeah, I was serious. Mr. Wright, you're amazing in there. Thank you. It's not, no big deal. But really? I think I might be your newest fan. Oh, I'm just doing my job, you know. Again, that other returner was pretty cool too. Yeah, he's cool, I guess. But that face of his, with his eyes wide and his trembling lips, oh. It sent shivers up my spine. Oh, goodness. You say so. So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well... No, I don't think so. Not yet. Oh, I see. But, I got a great lead in today's trial. A lead? That man with Miss May. He's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that? Anyway. I heard they arrested her. I guess he's learning her charms won't work everywhere. Damn, dude, get red. You accidentally ran a marathon? Oh, goodness. I couldn't even imagine accidentally running down my stairs. Like, Jesus Christ, dude. He's probably at the detention center right now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir. I'm going to find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who... Maybe so. Miss May and the man teamed together. Oh shit. We got some more assumptions flying out. So what, are you abandoning your lawyer? Your lawyer claim? I'm counting on you. God, the jams in this game. I'm so with it. Mia, May, Maya, the names. It's about to be like I don't know. I can't think of any other. Miriam? I don't know. As for a full record of April May's testimony, I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. And now that I have it, not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. The victim dodged an attack and then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. Okay, keep that in mind. A man named June, true. You think the man was one of the lawyers? Okay, like Edgeworth, you mean? Oh, drop popcorn. I feel like it's impossible to eat popcorn without dropping at least a little bit of it. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. You started running, felt good, kept going. See, that's where I would stop. See, this statement for me, I started running, period. There were no be felt good. So I kept going, ended up running about 5 hours. What? This is the first long run I've attempted since being injured. Luckily, I bought some clip bars with you. I think it was about 35-ish miles. It was an easy pace. That's fucking incredible, dude. That's good to hear. That's crazy. My goodness. Power to you, Ghost. Power to you. I started running to McDonald's. Same. September 7th. I started running and felt. There was feelings felt. Well, hello. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place like this. I was born in the dankness. It's really quite moving. Not you, stinking lawyer. I hope you die. Damn, hit it with a psych. Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May. No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask. That's how far. Oh, okay. Well, still, I could have stopped there. Started running, then felt tired, went home. There you go. That's the end of it. I feel like running can be kind of boring, I guess. If I'm not listening to music, I'm not too with it. But when I'm listening to music, it's better. Unfortunately, there's nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head? Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard. So, what is it you wish to ask me of me then? Sorry, how do you get to be so totally whacked? May's theme? That man. That's the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. But on nature treadmills. See, I kind of feel like the opposite. Or I don't know. I kind of like treadmills because it was like... It made me feel like I wasn't really running. Oh my goodness. Wait, didn't you prime sub earlier this stream? What's going on here? How does that work? I've never seen that. Thanks. How'd you sub twice in the same stream? He converted. How does that work? I've never seen that happen. What does that mean? Does it mean he like paid for the sub after using Twitch Prime to like? Does he get a new Twitch Prime? Did someone? I'm confused. He's been converted. Praise. I didn't know that was a thing. So, well. But no, I'm not big on running. But if I do, nowadays I like to go around to different places while I'm running. Sub ended like today. Interesting. Well, I mean, but you prime subbed earlier today. Hello, Mrs. Perez. Good to see ya. Hope you're doing well. I'm about the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Yeah, I have other ways to relax that aren't running. What's the mission in chat? Anything? Interesting. Okay. If you're running is to play a game, that's fair. Like Ultimate Frisbee or basketball. That is the dude whose wedding I went to. Damn right. That got her giggling. It did. Hey, I mean, I'm just that she is Mrs. Perez. What a world. Congrats, by the way. Finally, we've done it. Tell me about him. Where is he? Come on. No way, Jose. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. What would I have to get her to talk? An iced coffee. Why didn't you place a wiretap on Mia's phone? Why would you say it like that? It sounds so cold, so criminal. Tapping people's phones is a crime, Miss May. Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school? Creep. This woman's impossible to talk to. Your attitude. Say, it was an 18, or yeah, bring her a $9 one. I don't know, she might. Oh no, that was right, because it was for 2. Now that was some quick math right there, Sticks. 18 divided by 2 is 9. I almost overlooked that fact there. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. Oh, that does it. Bottom-feeding, scum-sucking lawyer. Chill. Can't tell, does she have a thing against lawyers or against me? No. Do we want to present it? I don't think I have anything right now that'll get her talking more. Yeah, I think so. Let's move elsewhere. Excuse me? What's going on here? I'd feel uncomfortable drawing that woman. Looks like Grossberg's out today. Okay. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason. Yeah, that's what I was looking at. Painting. Wait a second. Wasn't there a giant painting hanging on the wall? And he was saying he's not going to sell it. He was like very adamant about that painting. It's a painting of a fisherman. Shit, wait, maybe it wasn't. It definitely wasn't of Grossberg. Boxer Gome. It was of a guy. What? Yeah, it was definitely a humanoid figure. Sunflowers? I guess it doesn't really matter. Oh, what's this? Picture of a man. I just dropped some more popcorn. Old photos. There are 2 lying here. Something's been written in pencil on the backs. DL6 Incident, Exhibit A. DL6 Incident, Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. Sure, I've seen this person somewhere. I haven't. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. Okay. It might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. Alright. Let's check out the other one. Oops. Oh, wait, go back. Fuck. What do you say about it? I'll be honest. So, okay. So, you're right, Ghost. I'm soiling the memory of the corn. So, it does show a, I mean, it's fair, because it's a, you know, it's known information. But yes, that picture is a picture of the killer. Let me try and find, I'm going to go to my VODs. And I'm going to try to find this spot in the VOD. It showed at the beginning of the case, like, a little, you know, it showed her being attacked and killed. And it was that man. I cannot go into the VOD right now, so we're going to swap the photos. This is definitely going to be a lot more important to have. That's obviously, like, might be Mr. White. I don't know if they're related. Right, yeah, maybe May's brother, because they both have colored hair. Or maybe that's just, you know, what she looked for in a man. Damn. Really interesting the painting's gone, but... Oh. This will get her to talk. You again, can't you take a hint and stay gone? Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me. Oh, so it's my fault now? You don't just have spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart. That does it. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. Okay. You tell me about this man, huh? Have a look at this. Except several times, I'm not telling you. Got her. Got her right where we want her. What did you... Aha! A reaction. This is him, isn't it? What? Who? When? Why? It is him. This is the man who stayed in your hotel room the night of the murder. That was absolutely her face. No, that's not right. Nice try, Miss Cooperative. Do you have proof that was him? Yeah, proof. Show me proof. I'm so close. I am. Let's see if we can get some more info at the hotel. Ah, welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewater's rep, as they say. Huh? Rep? Yes, our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murderer used the wiretap. We can charge a premium for the room, of course. It would be great for business, sir. Whoa, Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. Why do I feel like there's... like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? So, you are our honored guest. Please let me know if there's anything I can bring you. Alright. What can you tell me about this man here? Take a look at this photo. That's him, detective. Oh? Yeah, give me a $9 iced coffee, please. I just want to say detective once. No, I don't. Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit, swearing that that's him? Fantastic. You guys are way too excited about it. Please do. Sure, why not? Yes, I've always wanted to write an affidavit. From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit. Just hurry up and write it. Okay, describes the man who stayed with Miss May at the hotel on the night of the murder. Fantastic. Not even Miss May can play dumb to this. Beautiful. Speaking of her not talking dumb, also, let's talk to her for a bit, though. Not Miss May. Oh, her? Sir. Not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said. Do what? I'm starting to think this guy... I think the most suspicious person here is this guy. He's just trying to look for attention. The man who was with Miss May. Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. Wow, that was, yeah, really on the nose. Real lady killer, huh? He and I are the same ilk. What does that even mean? We both carry this scent of danger. There we are in total agreement. Mr. Psycho Bellboy. If you had a photo of that man, I'm quite sure I'd identify him. A photo? Like the one I just showed. Tell me about this hotel? Absolutely. Another subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle. A subtitle? The Gatewater Hotel, Murder Manor. Jeez. It's almost Halloween. Well, what do you think? Sounds great. Whatever floats your tea set. Okay, we're out of here. That's in May. The affidavit. Should you have a look at this? What's that? Ooh, the bellboy's affidavit. It tells us everything he saw. Such a man with... Such as the man you checked in with. It was most definitely this guy. Nah, I'm getting somewhere. Nah, we're pushing her. We're going in deep. Is it all or nothing? Time to do a little bluff. No use playing dumb, if indeed that's an act. If you don't talk, I'm taking this info to the press. What? Even though he should have been the witness to the murder, your little friend was missing. I'm sure the press would have a field day with his reputation. Oh, fine, I'll talk. You win, lawyer. Yes, man, that felt good. It's great to be alive. Why are you pumping your fists in the air? Now, tell me about the man you were with. That man, he's my boss. Red, white. Red, white, blue. Oh, I see. Well, I suppose you could call it a detective agency. This is the man that was with you the night of the murder. I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her. It's okay. I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? Siren called it the whole time. He's a 5-man telescope. I see it. Quite simple, really. Elementary. Of course. Mr. Red White. And last, finally, a lead on this guy. If April May couldn't have done it, that leaves him. Time to take action. Bellboy's affidavit discarded. Don't need that anymore. Off to Blue Corp we go. Oh, I'm not gonna use fucking stuff. Oh! That's the picture. That's Mr. Grossman's picture. The picture. What's with the surreal decor? Welcome! Please furnish me with the title of your personage. What the? Your name. What's your name? I was just inquirably. God, stop. Just talk like a person. Asking the title of what you go by. Right. Phoenix Wright. Yeah, inquirably. I can't even say it, dude. Inquirably? Mr. Wright, is it? Right. I see. Splendiferous. How dare you? Stop this at once. Perhaps I haven't intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary. It hurts. It hurts to read. What's this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp. You know, corporate expansion official. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I'm not used to conversing with the worldly challenged. What a fruitcake. That's let me guess. You're an attorney, fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why would you come to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Yipes. This guy's arrogance meter is off the scale. I'm gonna talk to him first. Oh shit, wait a second. Anybody see the picture in the background? Is that just me? Holy shit, dude! Nobody else saw that? I haven't heard of those emotes, Ghost. I'll look them up though. Remind me after. Miss May's employee of Blue Corp, is she not? True. Correct. She was my secretary. Secretariat? Isn't that a horse? I've actually had that effect for a long time. I keep on forgetting to use effects. If I had a stream deck, I'd use them a lot more often. What a shock it has to hear. What's to hear that she was done? Oh, what she has done. You mean the wiretap? Indeed. She is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as some part of her duties. But, I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is ineffable that she would do this. It's not like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. Kinda does. Kinda does. Get this man a stream deck. Oh god, are you watching? Okay, not the murder, please. At the night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room? Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details, such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy, has stated on the record that he's remember you very clearly. No matter, the bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that. He raises a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? I mean, that's the thing, though. Like, why were they withholding that? You should have seen the same thing as April May. Oh, the police, the courts. To me, they are mere toys, playthings for my music. See, that's not what an innocent man says. What kind of company is Blue Corp, anyways? Good question. Ah, excellent question. I knew it. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We're a company of the future, you might say. We are the future. Oh, sell information. So their Facebook. In just 10 years, I built this business up in the grand office you see now. And they still postures apparently too. In case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. Oh shit, that's wild. I, Red White of Blue Corp, as the founder and CEO, named it so. And why you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Okay, I'm not even gonna say that word. Okay, fantabulistic. Is it not? It is not. Sir, if you could tell me more about that posture behind you. Something that's been bothering me, yes? What might that be? The big posture on the wall over there. When did you get it? We gotta put all of our cards on the table. Just yet. No idea. I forgot. I've seen that painting before. Yesterday, in fact. Why do I find that painting here today? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend. A mere lawyer. Worth nothing. Zilch, zippo, nada. Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney. Grody burger. What? What is he? He punched me! Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, huh? Charge me with assault. Charge away, I welcome it. For it is you who will be found guilty. What are you going to do, charge me with assault? Quote from man charged with assault. What? Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say. But I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? You tell him, Snicks. I don't expect you to understand. It's a world beyond your compensation. You came here from Grody Burgers, I assume. Mr. Grossberg's, yes. You must ask him. Why is it that this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain to you how a man can live purely for personal profit. Go now, skedaddle. There's nothing more to discuss. I suppose so. Right, that's one thing that I'm honestly, Phoenix took a fucking punch there, dude. He's sticking with it. That's one thing I'm really happy about with this port, is that they kept the music faithful to the original. Because it's, as you can tell, a fucking bop, dude. I'm very happy that the music stayed faithful. Great tunes. Well, you got some explaining to do. I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should cut my throat. Bam! Drop it, Jehoshaphat! Oh, you. What's wrong? You look so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days. I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess. Something's really bothering him. That much is clear. Alright, let's talk about it. So you came to see the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. Couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. True. Well, Jehoshaphat is at least used more than fantabulistic. I feel like. And Grossberg, he's not as bad as Mr. White. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for that girl. But you refused. Please do get some rest, Ghost. I appreciate you coming out though, man. You have a good one. Rest up. Exactly, yeah. Grossberg is a lot more relatable. As before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have the right to know. A right, Mr. Wright? No, I'm sorry. It's just I need more time to think about my boy. Oh, about it, my boy. He does seem troubled about something. I'm starting to have a feeling. I know what it is. So I paid Blue Corp a visit. Oh, I see. Mr. Grosper, I have to admit, something has been bothering me. Oh, what is it? Well, out with it, my boy. You see, it's just... I mean, the photo of Mr. Wright. Man, all of it. So, okay, so the big painting is like, why did he give it to him? Or why was it taken? How did it end up with Mr. Wright? The photo of Mr. Wright, why did he have a photo of Mr. Wright on his desk? As a piece of evidence, it seemed like. Exhibit B? And also, why wouldn't you defend Maya? When it seems like you kind of have a vested interest in this, if Mr. White might have to do with the case, possibly. So they're all very, pressing matters. And we already asked about his refusal plenty of times. We didn't ask about the photo of Mr. White. I'm gonna ask about the big painting. Mr. Grossberg, sir. There was a giant portrait hanging right there the other day. Was there not? When you said had no intention of parting with? Well, I saw it. Today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corp. Red White's office. So, you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large portrait. Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. Wright are connected somehow. Connected, you say? Yes, I know what it is. Oh. I mean, he gives, like, Blue Corp gives out information. So I figure it's probably that. But the blackmail makes it seem more likely that he would not go for whatever they're doing. I think he might be giving them information, though. Cookie, you're lovers! You're his client, aren't you? He's giving you information. What's that now? You've been protecting him all along. You protect him because you need his services. You gave him that painting in exchange for some valuable information, didn't you? Utterly ridiculous. Me, his client? I could never willingly deal with that man. Never! Huh? Did I get it wrong? Oh shit. Did I already go through this? Who's been bothering me? Oh, what is it? Well, out with it. Okay, I did do it wrong. And then the big painting. And then blackmail. Mr. Wright has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail? Oh, he looks flustered, dude. I think the painting is fairly gaudy proof. Very well. This may be the chance I've been waiting for. Oh. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest, so I can finally rest easy again. After all, you were Mia's understudy. Perhaps it was fate. What's he talking about? Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. 15 years! All because of us being lovers. The DL6 incident, as you might have guessed. The name on the back of the photographs, as you suspected. I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. Wyatt would have destroyed me if I did. So that's the connection. It's hard for me to tell you this, my boy. But arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible. Impossible? Why? He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. What? They're bound, unable to do harm to themselves and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years. Let's find out more about this incident here. What is the DL6 incident? There goes more popcorn. Nothing more than the sorting code the police get the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium. A spirit medium! He was the lawyer that worked with Maya's mom that got the whole mix-up there. Misty Faye. Indeed. She was Mia's mother. him investigating a murder at the request of the police. God damn it, I'm doing so bad with the popcorn tonight. There, that's probably what it stands for, Brass. You're a genius. Him investigating a murder at the request of the police. And she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. I did all I could for her. In the end, cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident. So why is he blackmailing? Yeah. It was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know that they were using a medium. True. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him. You told White? He offered me riches. It's an embarrassment to me now. As I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it, and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail. I see. White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yep, if you would still challenge him. Have a close look at Mia's office. Mia's office? She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found. Bet. So we got a lead. Off to the offices we go. It's funny, looking at this room, it seems so normal. Hard to imagine the murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. All the cases the chief ever worked on are filed here. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? I guess White? T through Z? What's the last thing you saw, Sireny? There you go, White. Entire W section is missing. Is it taken? Misty Faye. Yes, please. I've tarnished the Faye name, leaving only these words, my mother vanished. I was determined to find the one who made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of 2 men surfaced. Okay, so Mr. White revealed that he's saying that he's in control of everything. His company sells information, and because of that, he has like dirt on everybody. He's untouchable, pretty much. He also punched us, so that's not fun. We went back to Mr. Grossberg. He told us that Mr. White has been blackmailing him, and that's why he couldn't have taken Maya's case. He also told us that Mr. Grossberg was the attorney. they're not lovers, but they might have been. I don't know. I didn't ask. We found out that Grossberg was the attorney that worked on the case where Maya's mom was used as a spirit medium, and Grossberg was the one that told Mr. White that the police use a spirit medium. So that's the blackmailing they did. So Mr. White was like, "Hey, if you like fuck up, I'm gonna tell the police that spilled the beans, that they use the spirit medium." I should have clicked it. One of them was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. There you go. It was the man who sold that information to the press, which was Mr. White. This parasite who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is... Record stops there. It's White. Red White. Let's see this last file here. J through S. Nothing much in here. Okay. Skim some. The biggest part here in an S, suicide. Has a collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen. There's writing on most of these in pencil. White. This is Mia's handwriting. I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all to... I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. It would make sense though, they were being blackmailed by Mr. White. They might have been driven to kill themselves. Okay, this is bad. I think we might have found everything, to be honest. Let's move to... Man, see, I don't want to go to Blue Corp and just survive. I found this about you. So what do we have? Picture of him. Some newspaper clipping about a suicide. I don't think we're going to get anything more out of Mr. White. Aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience any further, fear a nasty accident may occur. But I make myself clear. Transparent. That being said, why are you blackmailing Mr. Gross? No point in asking someone this quick a straight question. Need some evidence I can use as ammo. Of course, I jest. You need not restrain your mirth, my friend. It's okay to indulge in my cosmopolitan sense of humor. I will not think any less of you. I think we present him with that. Present him with the picture. We know you were involved. He has no intention. How about this? Do you know this man? This is the only clue that Mia left me. Better make this one count. True. Mr. Wright, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. Do you know this man? He was embezzling secret government funds. Then one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. This concerns me how? Okay. I'm done with popcorn. I'm eating so much popcorn. I can't stop. It's just so good. Both the popcorn and the story. I can't stop chomping. I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia. She had file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word. White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. Blackmail him. Some Cheez-Its. I had some earlier today. Some jams, dude. I love Cheez-Its so much. Blackmail, not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. Like Mr. Grossberg. You were involved in all these suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation. Cheez-Its are beautiful. One of the most beautiful snacks of all time. Mr. Wrong. What is it you should be doing now? Investigating me? For me, it is currently 8:12 p.m. Sirenade. No, I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. Oh? Secretary's office, hello? Mr. Wrong will be leaving now. Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away. Wait a second, Mr. White. You're wrong. Excuse me? What I should be doing now is going after you. Just what are you insinuating? Mia was on to you. She was keeping tabs. 10:12 p.m. On that, no, I was gonna say Eastern time, but no, that's actually past Eastern time. I guess it's only Canada, because there's not a US time zone. That would be 10:12 right now. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then Mia was murdered, and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So, the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. Alright, man. Decided you start streaming more, you're gonna get on it. Hell yeah, man. That's awesome. Much love. Bandy, you have a good one, man. I appreciate you coming by. Hope to see you again next time. Hope to see you on stream as well. It's 9:14 here. It's getting late, y'all. We gotta get some sleep here soon. In Nova Scotia right now. Okay, but towards the bottom. Almost in the US, dude. It's bedtime here. It's in the bedtime time zone. Even a child could work it out, Mr. Wright. You did it. Beep. Secretary's office. We won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. One moment, please. White? That you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And, thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Quietude! I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed and could be violent. What? What man? Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer man. What? Mr. White, this isn't another one of those. Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you are in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police now. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You're your lawyer, as was Miss Mia. How dare you? I'll point the finger at you, and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they make even you look incompetent. I feel faint. Oh. Detective Gumshoe, hello. Reporting, sir. Hey, Gumshoe. Ah, Butts. Harry Butts. Right, actually. Phoenix Wright. And my friend's name is Larry. Oh, right. Sorry, pal. Butts was the murderer, right? God damn it. No. Detective Gumshoe, I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. Well, damn. That's just a lie. September 8th, 3:37 p.m. Detention Center, visitor's room. I can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. White's going to set up a trap for me. And the prosecution will be in on it, of course, Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Right! Mr. Wright! Oh, Maya. Great. They let you out of detention. Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you. And I'm afraid we've switched places. Oh, god damn it, have we really? Oh, well, we're not in prison, but we are about to get grilled in the courtroom. I explained what had happened to Maya. I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you? This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do? Well... Defend me in court. He said he'd give me a lawyer that sucks if I didn't get a lawyer. Maya knows all she learned from her sister. She can definitely do it. Alright, you can be my defense lawyer tomorrow. Alright. Huh? Leave it to me! I am Mia's sister after all. Lawyership runs in our blood. Wasn't it ghost powers that run in your blood? I'd better run to the bookstore and pick up a copy of Law for Rookies. I'm sure we'll be fine. This is fine. Wait. What? I'm kidding! It was a joke! No way. No, really, I was kidding. But thanks, it's good to know you're on my side. There really isn't anything you can do for me anyway. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece? Okay, then come to the trial tomorrow. Okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two. I guess he was supposed to just cheer me. I was supposed to ask if she would cheer me on. Times may change, yet with crime, it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Almost all finished in a day, most with a guilty verdict. Holy fuck. Jesus fucking what? I never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case. He could represent himself. True, yeah, I totally forgot that's a thing. Well, right, you screwed it. With the true culprit appearing as a star witness. This is it. Tomorrow, it's me, or him. To be continued. Oh, dude, well, let's get to it. I gotta know. We're on day 3 now. He said they don't last more than 3 days. Well, here goes nothing. Well, I guess this is it. Yep, one way or another. This case gets decided today. Ah, Phoenix, look. So I played through the very first mission, and I'm pretty sure like a good amount of these. So I figured I would have remembered some stuff. Past the first mission, I don't remember anything. I remembered Mia getting killed. I remember like bits and pieces of story elements, but I don't really remember like all of this stuff is fresh to me. I don't remember a lot of it, so just the little caveat of like I might know some stuff, but Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the chief prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. Wright says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, if I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. That's why I have the judge in his pocket too. So, you're saying I'm going to be guilty? End of story. I would do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I made that my policy. Edgeworth, you've changed. Phoenix, you know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright. Oh. Phoenix? Well, court will be starting soon. What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not... I'll be defending myself. There you go. Irony, you called it. What? Okay, let's do this. District Court. Courtroom number 1. The case today. Order! Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright. Exactly, here we go. Easy clap coming up. Ready for it. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? I'm also like super sore as I did that. It's like, oh man, I hit the gym pretty hard yesterday. Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself. Understood. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please. As the details of the events are already quite clear to the court, today we would hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. Yes, dude, because that's my exact thought. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fey? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time, I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor. Okay, come on. Great. He gets to show off and I get nowhere. I'd like to call Mr. Redwhite to the stand. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Please just say your your name? Yes, that's what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confused? Please stop this. Name! These two were great together. My name is Redwhite, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. That means white boy. I'm the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? That would be negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder. Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there. Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. White. You may begin your testimony. If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like the end of the world and I'm the last man standing. So sparkly. I hope you've made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Let him have it, Phoenix. I'm ready. Alright. The floor plan? What about the floor plan? Witness account. Let's see. It was about 9 o'clock, I believe. Okay, checks out so far. She died at 9. I was quietly crucifying I hate you, Mr. White. Or that's reading to you some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. Could only one window see through the building. Well, wasn't he supposed to be checked in with May? With, I can't remember her first name. With Miss May? So if they were in the same room, it would be the same window. I called Miss May over at once. She too was flabbergasted, of course. See, yeah. So they were in the same room. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over. He said he doesn't know her. Oh, he said he doesn't know Miss May? I thought he said he didn't know Mia. What the? Oh, jeez. Well, if things occurred as you testify, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant. Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Okay, bet. So, witness account. So... Oh shit, it was Mia? Okay, well I was about to press on the, calling her over, okay. So you're reading some papers by the window. You heard a bedlam coming from outside. Spiky attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, the man was none other than you, called Miss May. She ran away, but you gave chase. So I'm thinking about the fact that we have this. The victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right. But she was caught and struck. I kind of want to press on this, of me giving chase. Let's press on this. Can you be a little bit more detailed about that? Yeah, like, did she run to the left? Maybe? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course, comprende. I understand. The victim was attacked by you. Ran to the left! Get fucked, Mr. White! Oh, ho, ho, ho. You fell right into it, dude. You've activated my trap card. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Good. Are you sure? Are you sure? As you know, I'm always absolutely perfect. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail. The victim ran to the left. You gave chase. Now, I'm not even gonna press on that. I'm gonna put the evidence right out there for you.
Objection!
Wait right there, Mr. White. You've dug your own grave. What's this? You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. Zoop? She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Oh, dog. We got the jams going on. Like a... You did it. You killed him. I know it. Oh, it is simple. You misheard her. No, incorrect. Incorrect. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim here. The victim ran to the left, as you claim she did. She would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Did you find that odd? Unless you were standing on the other side of the victim, then she would have ran to the left for your perspective. Very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did. Of course you did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left. So did you witness a killing? Wait a second. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Miss May says right, and Mr. Wright says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? They're both correct, Your Honor. They're both correct! Ha! I doubt it. Or rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There was one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean? He's not viewing the crime from the hotel. He was not in the hotel. Where could he have been? In the law offices of Faye and Company, of course. We're bringing it. We're bringing the thunder. More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show the court where Mr. Wright was standing. Here. Take that! This is where he was! Look! When the victim ran for the door, he was watching from this point. To him, it would appear that she had ran to the left. Please! This is no time for jokes and ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. Oh, don't you see, Edgeworth? Order! I will have order! Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion. The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Oh, you provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I've been unclear, and for this, I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? I'd love to see this. Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. She ran to the left. You see, I'm dyslexic. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left, and then you hit her, savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. Okay, so I'm thinking 2 hits? 2? 2 or 1? This is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? I think she was hit once. So, but they at first she died instantly, but they did a second autopsy. Here, look, they did a second autopsy that made it to where she died in a couple of minutes. May have lived for a few minutes after being hit. So I'm wondering, well, I don't know, because it's likely if she had dodged one, that, I mean, it's after a couple of minutes, but maybe she wouldn't have slumped down after that. Dodged and attacked, then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. Not quite anything there. I feel like this is something, but... The last of her strength. Writing the message. True. We can press on that. We'll press on that. Okay. Massage. We can... The picture of the massage. You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. Alright. Ran to the left. So let's press on this last of her strength thing. Oops. Okay, that went too far. Wait. Yeah, okay, that. The last of her strength. Press there. What do you mean, next? What? Next is what comes after first. Damn it, Phoenix! I know that! That's all you need to know, Mr. Lawyer. Well, fuck, okay. Your desperate dash to the right. I'm gonna push a little bit more on this. So you were watching both times? I suppose I was. And please excuse me for not testifying to this sooner. Wipe that smile off his face. So this is true. I mean, for what we're talking about. They were both correct in the left and right thing. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. First ran to the left. You hit her. Then she ran to the right, and then I hit her again. I was gonna say, cause he... Ah, fuck, okay. I've got it! In the original testimony, he claimed that he watched the thing happen, then called over Miss May, and then she observed. In this, he does say that. He says, I saw this happen. Like, this is the first thing that happened, right there. That's what I saw. Then the second thing happened. That's what she saw. That's what Miss May saw. So that makes sense. That he would see something first. But he just said... He said, when you assaulted the girl, she first ran... Ah, fuck, I was gonna say, he would have seen... No, because he said left, didn't he? Fuck, I thought I had him. Oh, no. Oh, no. As that happened, it's like, oh, fuck, I did it again, huh? I'm sorry, Sireny. You're trying your best. I was thinking that maybe he would have slipped up and said that what he saw first was different than what he said. But then Miss May see both directions as he did, because she wasn't watching it first. He called her over after the first hit. We'll press on that though. So each of you saw different parts. Absolutely. That's right, of course. But he picked that annoying phrase. Anyway, moving along. You savagely hit her. Let me press on this. So that's what he saw. Didn't hit anyone. No, come on, dude. I'm not hiding anything. The prosecution requires that the defense refrain from interrupting the testimony. That's alright, you've been warned. Okay. Chase her and deliver the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. No, I already pressed on this, didn't I? Yeah, we saw different parts. Okay. Let me see this final blow thing. That's, yeah, I was just gonna say, like, because final blow kind of assumes that she's pretty much dead at that point. The only problem is she could just like have slumped over and then been alive for a couple of minutes after being slumped over. But I'd like to see what he says. Stop saying it was me. Stop, Phoenix. You're not doing it. But it was you. Okay. That's right. If it was not you, then show us proof. Nothing right. Nothing. May I continue? Let's check our court documents again. Live for a few minutes after being hit. See, we haven't gotten anything with these glass shards yet. The broken remains of a glass nightstand. Or glass light stand. The broken remains of a glass light stand. So was there a light on in the room? And if that light was busted, how would they have seen it? If it was dark in the room? And the floor plan will show where the glass is. We got the glass at the scene of the crime when we first went there. And it's to the left. So that would make sense. If she went to the left and then broke it and then went to the right. Her, she ran to the left. What do you mean first? No, come on! Phoenix, you do speak English, right? Oh god, okay. I'll use some brain power here. Please sit back, relax, and I will try to use simple words to your benefit. First she ran to the left, and then... this glass has to come and play eventually. but maybe not yet. Turn this mace off. And I think we pressed on this and he just said I didn't do it, right? Should we push this on the final blow part? I mean, it did say a blow from a blow object, not blows, like just one. It might be this, because it says just a blow. Maybe push that when he says, I did it twice. I think this might be it. Died from a blown object. It doesn't say 2 different hits, it just says the one. I'm gonna do it.
Objection!
Objection! Mr. White. This is an emote that I was gonna add. I don't know why it hasn't been added, but I'll have to check to see why it's not in there yet. But that's another emote that they have. The victim died from a single blow! Get wrecked, my dude! What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told the court you were abso-positively perfect? Oh, fucking use him, dude. I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, you could ask the witness for a new testimony.
Objection!
The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite. Excuse me, no. A break to, what, think about your lies more? The witness is confused because he's lying. Okay. Right, isn't this game incredible? I empathetically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice! Oh, it's an uproar in the courtroom. Don't let him get away! Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony, the crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now, White. Mr. White? Oh, okay. Oh, you see the body language and we're getting him. The 2 accounts. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. That thing, huh? The next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. It fell and then she ran to the left? Yeah, fucking right. Yeah, fucking right. The killer, you attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran to the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Thwap. Ran to the door, but she was at the window? This entire testimony is full of shit, dude. Thwap indeed. It was the first testimony said to the left first. Your Honor, my stomach. You see, it's hurting. Oh, you're not getting out of this because of fucking tummy ache. Deal with it. This is almost over. Okay, cross-examination. The 2 accounts. I've got some things I'm pressing on, dude. Okay. We heard that thing fall. What thing? You heard that thing? What exactly was that thing? Huh? Oh, that? The glass light stand. Right. The one that had fallen over at the scene. Phoenix. Wasn't something about that strike you was odd? It's very odd. How did it fall before she moved over there? Mr. White? Huh? Well, what? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes. Oh, even more, dude. They changed your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Okay, of course. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. Oh, was it? Because according to this, the field of view didn't include the glass light stand. Even if it did, how would you have known there's just glass on the floor? Bull fucking shit!
Objection!
Mr. White? It was impossible for you to see the glass stand. What? Look at this. These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes? Indeed. Correct, Your Honor. Now, look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, Note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White? What say you? What do you have to say to that? Ridiculosity! Mr. White? If you were the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have even been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards of glass of a glass light stand. So, that was the evidence we brought out. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside Frey law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Ah! Oh, get him. Get him. Break him. To bits. Come on, Mr. White? Mr. White? You did it, didn't you? Your Honor, I Miss Mia. Looks like we're about to get our verdict.
Objection!
You shut your mouth. That's far enough, Phoenix Wright. What? I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White. I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now, What? I said you should confess to your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. Wiretap? Order! Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. Don't you fucking dare do this. This really, it doesn't. He's trying to say that he was in there just because of the wiretap and not because of the murder. That he would have definitely seen, fuck, then that would just mean he definitely saw me if I did it. He ordered his secretary, Miss April Faye, to tap the law offices of Miss Faye. What does that have to do? Your Honor, the question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office, and by who? No, you wouldn't. Mr. White. How did Miss May have the wiretap? True! In order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Faye's office. Am I correct? Correct! You are most correct, Miles. Okay, give me a break. Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Faye & Co. law offices. That is where I saw the accursed light stand. This isn't adding up, dude. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see. However, it is in fact that Mr. White had been to that office well before the murder took place. When he went to place the wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is. How dare you call my testimony baseless conjecture? Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Why are we changing the subject, dude? We're talking about a murder. Leave it to me. I feel faint. Maybe just take a sip of water, we're good. The wiretapping. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. Fuck, when did the murder happen? Didn't the murder happen on the 2nd? No. The beginning of September was less than a week before the murder. Of course, I had done so to place a wiretap. That's when I saw the glass light stand. I mean, able to identify what had fallen over by the sound. Yeah, it happened on the 5th. So then that's... If it was a week before the murder, it wouldn't have been the beginning of September. Correct, that's right. I see. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine. What am I supposed to do now? I'm going to press on it. This doesn't explain how to make out the wiretap. Very true. Good luck, Phoenix. Okay, so we're going to press on this. This right here. A week before the murder. Do you have proof? Miss April May knew the details of Miss Faye's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Huh, right. I don't feel super good about it, but we had to. The week before the murder. I have to. Because it's tough, because it's like, you could argue that, like, if the murder was on a Monday, the week before could have been 3 days before, because it was the previous week. But I think of the week being 7 days. We're gonna do it. Your Honor, the statement contradicts this evidence. It does? Damn it. Okay. So we prove that up. That's fine. That's fine. Whoops, that didn't go so well. Beginning of the September, the week before the murder. I entered. Done so, I had done so to place the wiretap. That's when I saw the glass light stand. Let's push on this. Why did you tap me his phone? This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corp is a detective agency, of course. Of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. So how did he enter the office? Did he break in? Was it really you that went to the office, or was it Miss May? Unidentified fingerprints, several days old, were found in the Fayco offices. They were obviously Mr. White's. He's already run a check on those prints. It's probably fake. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you were at the law offices. Right, like unidentified, like what the hell? We saw the light stand. Is there anything about this? Oh man. Because I can present it and yeah, exactly. I'm trying to think of how we can get this guy to be like, why did it end up in her room? This might be it. I have it. I got it from her room. Why was it in there and not in the offices?
Objection!
We didn't do it. Damn it. Okay. Before the murder. It entered there. That's what placed wiretap. I saw that. I guess we'll press on the glass stand. Why would you notice something as innocuous as a light stand? Good point. The light stand was made entirely out of glass. Quite stylish, so I guess it had a lasting impression on it. Such a beauticious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Damn it. More for me to press him on. Oh well, maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him. Fuck, so we pressed on everything. Broken Beyond. I think we've already used this to its extent. Broken Beyond all recognition was because he said that he saw it after it got broken and he wouldn't have known. This has no bearing, it's just my attorney badge. Die from a blow from a blunt object. May have lived for a few minutes. Has nothing to do with the murder. That's gotta be the week before the murder. It's definitely the badge. I couldn't have done it. I'm a lawyer. Check it out. He tapped the phone. The phone was like right here. We'd already use that as evidence. Nothing to do with this part here. In September, the week before the murder, I'd entered the Faye and Company law offices. Done so to place the wiretap. What was the receipt? It's just what it just has Maya written on it. It doesn't have anything on the back. I mean, it doesn't say anything about having something on the back. So I hesitate to say that this will have something to do with this here. Yeah, like it doesn't tell you what it's for exactly. Just that it was a department store receipt. Oh, time's come for you to meet your defeat. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, come on. No, no, no. No! Phoenix! Phoenix, over here. I know that voice. Mia? Never give up, Phoenix. Nani? Mia? No, Phoenix. Get it together, man! He's hallucinating. Where am I? They call it a recess. The wedding lobby. What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. What? I was hallucinating. Oh, you're finally awake. Yeah. And he's out. Hey, Phoenix! Gak? That's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. What? You're... Maya? Don't you know... Didn't you know that Fae women have strong psychic powers? Gak. When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So, Maya's channeling you, Mia? That's right. I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. Oh no, Mia never gave up. That's why I came here to tell you. But we don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won. Huh? You have that receipt in the court record, right? Oh, yeah. The one you wrote Maya on. I bet you she bought the glass stand within, like, he said he was a week before. I bet you she bought it, like, during that time period when he wouldn't have seen it. Phoenix, White wrote that, not me. So what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. IKEA. $1,000. Wow, big spender. Item, glass light stand. I got a light stand for $1,000. Date of purchase, September 4th. 1 day before the murder. September 4th. That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa. Now, what did Mr. White say in his testimony? It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it. Right. Receipt updated in the court record. Oh, here we go, dude. You were on the right track, Tyranny. We just needed the evidence. You're killing it. We're all killing it. TBH. Thought Mr. White was killing it. Now we're killing him. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant, rather, are you alright, Mr. Wright? Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Right? Isn't the game so fucking hype, dude? Let's start off where you left off. Your Honor, there's nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Phoenix Wright. Hold it right there. Your Honor, please give me one more chance. I promise you, this is the last time I'll ask you. But, as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. I'm about to slam it down on you, dog. Oh, was it? Oh, was it? You've activated my trap card. Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? Bad move, bitch, you fool. You're grasping. I think not. Not the jam's coming out again. The other side of the receipt. The other side? Your Honor, did you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt? Well, a glass light stand. And the date of purchase. Why, that's the day before the murder. You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered the Fang Co offices at the beginning of September. No. The stand could not have been there. Wow! The final blow, dude. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No. It's impossible. Impossible. Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. That is all for the trial of...
Objection!
Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. You better chill out, Edgeworth! You better not! What? It's like the... Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. You bastard. There's a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there's no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. 1 day? It's already the 3rd day of the trial, dude. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? This is going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. It's bad. No! We're done right now. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There's no need to prolong this trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth? Smug son of a bitch. If anyone's going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. I see. Objection denied. You're joking. Oh, the completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow. You're joking. Edgeworth is sure to come up with, or just make up something. After Mia showed up to help me at all. We have to take him down now, dude. Mr. Your Honor, may I go home? No. Thank you for your time. The witness will stay. Mia? Phoenix, read this note out loud. Mia, what's this? From the grave. A list of people's names in Mia's handwriting. Your Honor, if I may, you're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. You bet I am. My life is riding on this one. I have something I would like to brief to the court. I love how it gives you an option. It's like, obviously, this one.
Take that!
Take that. The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities, Kanye West. That's when it happened. Stop! Desist! Halt! Please, stop! Make him stop! How? How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt. Right here. Right now. Or else this list will be released to the press. I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker. Case closed, Your Honor. That's my jam. That's my jam. Jam. I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. You've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense. Yes, Your Honor. Guess you could say that. So, the list was of the politicians and whatnot that he blackmailed into killing themselves. I guess you could say that, if I knew how spirited It was. Haha, I get it. Well, this court finds the defendant. Rather, the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Not guilty! Thank you. Yes. Hello. That is all. This court is adjourned. September 9th, 2:24 p.m. District Court. Defendant Lobby, number 1. Well, never thought I'd be saying this again. But, congratulations. Congratulations. You're lucky I was born a Fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risk a lot to help me, and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. As long as you live? My time here is running out. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? No, there's still so much to say. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief. I'm not Chief anymore. Phoenix? Can you come to the office tonight, say 9 o'clock? The office? I'll see you later. Chief. Mia. Well, head to the office. 9:02. We're late. Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came! Mia? I was kind of worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. Well then. I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Mia? You should see her face! Mia! What are you talking about? It's me, Maya. Maya? Now this, I like this song a lot. It's a jam. It's a jam. It makes me feel good. Maya? What do I look like? My sister? Look like? You were her. I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya, why are you here? Because of this? See? Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of... Huh? She means the office. This office. Someone has to help you with the new Wright & Co. law offices, right? Oh, I like the sound of that. And who better but me, Maya Faye, reporting for duty. Wait, no, on second thought. Let's make this casual. Yo, Nick, Maya here, ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? Where's his name? Where does Nick come from? Is his name Phoenix? It's a great name. Mia said that that's what your friend Larry calls you. Nick? You know what this means? We're partners. You know, when you think about it, this is Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright & Co. law offices. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. The team, dude. The squad. Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching. Right. Okay, Nick, let's do it. Huh? Do what? Burgers, dummy. Burgers. There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on, time's a wasting. Okay, wait up. The end of this episode. Y'all thought we were done. Of course not.